The impact on the environment as we allow the bots to take over. Not to be dramatic, one of the concerns that I have about these data centers is that as everything else in this country does, racism comes into place. They are building the data centers in low-income Black neighborhoods. They are producing all these chemicals. There's been communities, I think, in Detroit that have also already expressed that these AI data centers are being built there, increasing their Duke Energy bill, their power bill, and creating thick smoke or smog in their neighborhoods to the point where they can't even go sit out on a porch anymore. That's a problem. And of course, like I said, with everything else, they are doing this in Black neighborhoods. Where are the low income neighborhoods that we can put this stuff in? If they didn't know that it would be a problem, they wouldn't be asking that question. They know that what they're doing is problematic. So they say, let's put them where nobody's going to care where they're placed. Because do people care about low income Black neighborhoods? Let's be so for real. They're planning this stuff there on purpose. So in addition to that, the racism doesn't just stop in terms of the physicality on where these plants are actually being placed around us. The AI bots themselves are based on human input data. And if it's one thing that the humans in America are, it's racist. And so if AI is using the data that we give it and is using that as training models, how are we ensuring to control that the bots themselves are not replicating our racist systems and ideologies? There's already been a lawsuit filed. I believe it was against Amazon for the way in which Amazon was using AI in its hiring practices. And so they put in the resume of their top performers. Who were their top performers at that time? White men. They had already overwhelmingly hired white men. And so they're using that information, not because they're better performers, but that's the data that they have to pull from. And inadvertently, the bots were, as people are applying to jobs, if they're using the white man's resume as the perfect resume to go off of to decide which resumes to select and which ones to kick out, guess which ones they were kicking out? Anybody who was not a white man. And so inadvertently, the bot was kicking out any applicant of color and women. That looks like you mentioning the name of your sorority on your, even if it don't say you a woman, the name of your sorority being on your resume indicates that you're a woman. Guess what? You're out of there. And so that is a violation of the law when you are using AI in a way that is incorporating racism and discrimination.